Today we're doing a sewer scope at 1701 12th Street here in Anacortes, Washington. So clean out is going to be here on the west side of the house. Both the caps, this was the existing cap, obviously you can see missing the plug. There was one laid on top of it, obviously cracked. So we're going to go back now, we're going to go in, so we're going to close this up and do our best. And see, you can see because that cap has been open, we got debris down in the line. Let me pause this. Okay, so just vacuumed out the line there. Let's see what we got going on here. So much better. You can see right there, that's where the line is coming from the inside of the house there, right there on the left of the screen. Looks like we're going to go right into some SDR. So that's coming out of the kitchen right there. So picking that line up there, that's good. So ABS so far, all modern. This is what we want. Looks like this one's been in play for quite some time now, though. Okay, so right here at 38 feet. So now we're going to go back to the clay at 38.5 feet, obviously from point of entry here. See if we can hop this. So we're able to just jump right up on that. That's good. So right here at 40, you can see we got roots in the line on the right and the left. So, you know, 20%, 30% obstruction. Go past that. A little bit of roots here, 46. So 54 right there. So you see that we got that drop. We must be starting to head down at 54. Makes sense that we should be headed towards the alley. Anacortes, most of their sewers are in the alley. So right here we're looking at over 50% from the roots, their obstruction. So let's drop down here, and that's because of this offset. So you do have the offset because they're turning down. What they should have done back in the day is they should have dropped some burlap and then cement over the top of that for the age of construction. That would have been a standard practice back then. These guys, just make the bend. And looks like, so we're coming down here, we're going to curve, see more roots. So more roots at 57. So it does look like it's time to get rooted. Same here. So coming in, there's a lower lateral there. And now we're going to drop. We're coming right down on top of the main here pretty soon. Right there at 80, let's call it 80 feet right there. Let me pause this. So right here, 80 feet, we're at the city main. Okay. So you still have one of the old mains going on here. One of these days they will update it. So we'll start pulling back here.
Is that sewer stuff?
What's it?
Is that sewer stuff?
This is like a lot of this is just rust from a lot of the old cast iron. It's actually pretty clean. So this is just my fiberglass sustain. So here's 78. Coming down here. So there we go. Look at that root ball. And that root ball,
pretty big.
Yeah, that's a good sized root ball. Time for it to get cleaned out. You'll see another one. We got over 50% obstruction. 74%
obstruction.
No, that's just the feet. I have a tendency to call out when I.
No worries. I was like, holy shit.
The numbers at the foot, whatever, 79, whatever. The light is 9. condition of the clay itself, not bad. I mean, you know, 62. Here, this is so we have a lower lateral here at 66.
What's that?
Maybe probably there might be a clean out hiding somewhere along the line. This is a clean out.
Oh, okay.
This is your upper lateral, and then they have
Okay.
and then 57, and you can see this another root coming here. So you got kind of a bend here. So you got that joint, and you got this joint. Well, like I said, I mean the clay doesn't look too bad. And that was at 50% obstruction. Most of the time it does pretty good as long as it doesn't stay like that. The nice thing is you don't have one for and Amazon sells them for $5 a bitumen compound butyl. Basically tar and wood that they use for pipe. And it wasn't supposed to be for sewer pipe. It was intended for electric conduit for the New York subways in the 30s. And during the war, then we needed metal, so then they started using this product that was not approved. So right there, another curveball there at 41. Loophole. So you have a little offset right here. So this right here, that's just because of where I don't know. They probably have a fern cowl, like a little rubber boot on the outside of that. And because they don't have a 22 degree in here, so basically you should have had an angle. And a lot of the clay didn't have angles, so they, you had these really janky step downs. And with the way that they normally did that is I got to kick this one a little bit this way, so they lay burlap and then they put concrete over the top.
Okay.
Which they weren't doing out here. They were just like, oh, this is good. That's great. Here's our ABS here. Yeah, it's been here a while. So I don't know. They did this a while back. It's been here. At least for this.
State of this sewer, you think it could last like 20 years?
As long as it's not my recommendation there is going to be they have some specs. Stay up on it, and then maybe in 5 years, 10 years, probably 5 to 8 years, I would get it rescoped and just see what the condition is.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad though.
No, it's just it does need to get serviced because otherwise it will cause a problem. And before,
the roots.
Yeah, okay. And before it causes a blockage, we want to get ahead of it because we don't want to let those roots get too big because they can cause the pipe to crack.
Yeah, no.
So we don't want it to fracture
and
there.
Right now, are they fracturing it?
It's
hard to say.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. We'll see when they pull them out and when they root it. But it doesn't look like because I don't see any cracks going on. So cap back on the line. We're going to stop here.